December 29th, people. Defects are back. It's that time of week. New comic book day eve. Let's start the show.
What is up, Defects? Your boy Matt Forge here. And of course, I'm with Guy Forge and the Butcher 105. And this is the new Comic Book Day show. And for those of you that are new, that's where we take Chris Nelms' list from over at comicbookinvest.com, his new Comic Book Day pull list, and we break it down defect style. So before we get into the books, if you guys could do us a quick favor, hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell, comment, share the video for us. It really helps us out. We appreciate it. So let's get into those books.
All right, guys, get ready. We're going to put up Chris's list up there so you can kind of see what's coming out this week and what we have going on. All right, boys and girls, you know how we start. First appearances, origin stories from DC this week. You have Batman Annual 5. You got a cover A, and then you got an In-Huck Lee variant that looks like Daddy's getting mad at his son right there. What do you boys think of this one?
I've been reading the Batman series. I'm all caught up to date, guys. Future State is starting up right now, so Batman won't continue until March. I'm not the biggest fan of Clown Hunter, but I'm definitely going to give it a read, see where his origin, see where he came from.
Yeah, I'm catching up on Batman. I'm not all the way there, but I'm definitely going to read this. Probably not this week, but at some point after I catch up, I will. And you know, if you like Clown Hunter, then you got to pick it up because it's his origin. So dope cover though. I like them both. Nice.
Next up, we got from DC. Also, you got Ginny Hex special number 1. We got a backstory and a first appearance of Three-Eyed Jack. Sounds pretty funny. Obviously, this guy's getting all over. You have a 1 in 25 Darrington. This obviously, I'm pretty sick of these fucking covers at this point with these covers. I don't know. Everybody's getting on board with this. I guess it's a whole DC thing. What do you guys think?
I thought this when I first saw it. I thought it was a Jimenez cover, but then I realized it's not. So, I mean, it's okay, the cover, but I'm skipping this. Ginny Hex, Ginny Hex, great granddaughter of Jonah Hex. So last time we saw her was in Young Justice. I don't know. This isn't my cup of tea, but it's a first appearance, so we bring it to you guys.
Great grandpappy Jonah. I'm gonna take a hard pass on this one.
On that note, we have next up from Marvel King in Black Namor number 2, possible first appearance of the Black Tide. Matty loves Namor. I don't know if you love the new Namor. Jay, what do you think about this?
I don't know, man. King in Black, Namor's coming in like he's tough, like he's ready to battle. He said he's been dealing with the darkness for years. I haven't been a fan of these tie-ins. I'm going to read it just in case there is something in there, but I'm not a big Namor guy. I don't think, he's going to get smacked by Null too. I don't care about the Black Tide. We'll see where it goes. Matt, what do you got?
Yeah, so me and Jay dropped a video, I guess, last week, and we spoke a little bit about the Black Tide and about Marvel getting a trademark for the Black Tide. So are they going to become bigger? I won't talk about that too much here. If you want to see it, go watch our King in Black 2 review and breakdown. Go check out that video.
Selfish plug.
I know, a little plug. Maybe I'll put a little button up there just so you can go see it. But yeah, basically, we're probably going to get the first full appearance of the Black Tide in this one. The cameo was in Namor King in Black number 1. I guess you didn't really know what you were looking at until you read King in Black number 2, and then you realized, oh, that was the Black Tide on page 2 of the first issue of this series here. The King in Black, I guess that was a cameo, so you're probably going to get first full. Are they important? I'm going to guess not, but you never know. So, like Jay said, the tie-ins haven't been great. This is no exception. The number 1 was a tough read, but Yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided whether I'm going to pick it up or pass yet, so I'll find out on Wednesday.
Wah, wah. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we hit you now. We have ended the first appearances and origins. There was only a couple of them this week. Not too much crazy shit. We're going to hit you now with some variants and some of the defects picks. We're starting off with Devil's Due Publishing, encoded number 1. Crazy looking cover, guys. What do you got there, Maddie?
Yeah, there wasn't too much horror to put on the list this week for Guy to turn his camera off on, so we figured we'd add Devil's Due Publishing, scare him a little bit. So
appreciate it.
Now, we try to bring you guys at least one indie pick that's a number 1 issue every week that looks interesting, and this kind of caught our eye. It kind of feels a little Terminator-esque, except that the AI doesn't win. Man has figured out a way how to go completely analog when it needs to. But there's a little piece of that AI left, and that's where the story takes you. It tries to build back up and fight back. So I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Going to give it a read. We'll see how it goes. Jay, what do you think?
Indie books have been on fire. The stories have been great. This is an awesome looking cover. Hopefully it's a C-section and not a natural birth, because it might look a little painful there with that spine. But
wow.
It's the solicitation sounds a little complicated for me. I'm going to give it a whirl, see where it goes. If I like the first issue, I will continue to read. But it's interesting. I'll see where it goes.
There you go.
Not bad. Not bad. Right now, we're going to go back to DC and hit you with a mouthful. Pause. DC Comics, Dark Knights, Death Metal, The Last 52, War of the Multiverses, number 1. Shit. I need to take a breath after that, boys.
Guys, these DC books have a following. They are not for me. I tried to.
Who the hell's following?
I tried to get on this.
They're ours.
I just the Batman Who Laughs. I just couldn't do it, guys. I couldn't do it. So, hey, if you like this book, enjoy it, pick it up. I haven't picked up any of these. I'm done trying.
There's just a shitload of stuff going on, guys. I mean, what else can you fucking throw on a cover?
All I know about this, I just basically echo what Jay said. Same shit. This is supposed to show us how death metal events affected the entire DC multiverse. If you were into it, you got to grab it. If you're not, you're probably just scratching your head as much as we are. It's just, this was, like Jay said, this whole series was just too much for me. All the death metal stuff. It didn't pique my interest, and it got really deep, really fast, and I wasn't trying to catch up. So
really
pass
deep,
for
really
me.
fast. Nice.
Pause.
That's how we do it on the
You're sick mind. You got a sick mind, bro.
Deep,
you
fast.
said it. You said it, man.
I'm going to the next. I'm going to the next one.
Next up, you have IDW Marvel Action Chillers number 4. You have a cover A, and then you have a 1 in 10 Sweeney Boo. You got Sweeney Boo.
We got Marvel Chillers Action Chillers number 4. Riri's on the cover, guys. That's why we threw this up there. You know she's hot right now. Everyone's grabbing cover appearances of these characters that were announced. This series is way underprinted. It seems like the books hold their value pretty good so far. The previous issues. Apparently, there's maybe the solicitation says something about a new danger, maybe some zombies. We know Guy loves zombies, so
danger.
We'll see what happens. The covers are fun. I like them, but Riri's on the cover.
Yeah.
All right, Jay.
Absolutely.
Sorry, your turn now.
Riri is on fire, guys. I haven't been reading these, but those are some nice covers, man. I'm feeling that cover A, but the Sweeney Boo is also nice, so I might have to grab that cover A. Doctor Strange, Riri. That's a really, really, really nice cover.
Uncle TiVo looking good on cover A, man.
Does look like.
Let me tell you. It does. Next up, guys. I mean, we talk about this every fucking week. I feel it like it's any Star Wars book. You're going to touch it. You're going to love it. You're going to feel it up. It's going to put it under your pillow. The fucking Star Wars fairy is going to come at night. And you know what? Leave your fucking money, because these books are money, as they say. IDW Star Wars Adventures 3. You have a cover A, and then you have a 1 in 10 Francavilla cover, man. Come on.
Yeah, guys. I would grab it. I'm not reading Star Wars, but these books are on fire. These books probably doubled from before they even came out. everything Star Wars is turning to gold right now. So, hey, if you're a Star Wars fan, grab it. If you're just looking to invest, grab it. Why not, right?
Ride the wave, baby.
Yeah, we had a couple weeks ago. I think Chris's pick was the start on the annual Star Wars Adventures annual with IG-11 on the cover, the army of IG-11s. That book went nuts. It was a 1 in 10 also. That's why we threw it on this list. Could the same thing happen here? It's possible. Be careful what you spend on a 1 in 10. You know, more than $10, I would probably pass. You know, I mean, depends. If you think it's going to go to what was the other one, like $70, $80, like right off the flop, then go for it. If you're looking for an investment. You know, you got Wookiees on the cover. I like the black and white.
Is that a Wookiee bounty hunter?
I'm not sure. I'm not, you know, I haven't read it yet, like Jay said, but I'm intrigued. So
I don't know why. I think I heard that. So
there you go.
Don't quote me on it, motherfucker.
Big one.
Next up. I mean, everybody has been. It looks like you went on the screen. Look at this. This is Marvel ASM 55. You got a 1 in 10 Schumacher. And you got a Gleason Virgin variant too. Obviously with the cover A. I mean, this is dope, guys. I mean, for my opinion, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I like the 1 in 10 Schumacher. I know that everyone's going crazy over the Gleason. Gleason? I don't know how you say it. But there's an N in there. There's an N in there. Who the hell knows?
Maybe I spelled it wrong.
Maybe you spelled it wrong.
Gleason, I think I spelled it wrong. It's Gleason.
Yeah, you put an N in there. All right, Gleason.
Can't win them all, bro. Can't win them all.
The Schumacher. If you guys know anything about racing, fucking race to get this book. Schumacher, Michael Schumacher, Ferrari, baby. Jump on it, race over to your fucking LCS, get this fucking book. That is a dope cover. Jay knows all about it. Talk to him, Jay.
All right, so the cover A and the Virgin are on absolute fire right now, guys. They're probably double cover price right now. A real hot book to get.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the Schumacher, man. That is the Miles and the Prowler from the PS5 Spider-Man game, which I am currently playing. So I love that cover. That's a dope cover. But guys, all three of these investment-wise might be a good idea. Matt, tell them a little bit about this story.
So you have the end of the Kindred story arc is what's happening here. So I know the story has definitely been getting better. In ASM, people are back on it. It was rough for a while. I had to stop reading it, but Kindred came. He started wrecking shop. That story arc started up. It's coming to an end. People are liking it. Chris Nelms let us know that, and I believe I may have misunderstood what he was saying, but this cover, I guess cover A or the Virgin or maybe both, is one of the most heavily ordered covers for like a non-event, like major event book this year. I want to know, and maybe I'm wrong, Jay, you've been doing this a lot longer than I have and Guy has. How has nobody done a cover like this on ASM yet?
Yo, it's a beautiful cover, man. The webbing sketch.
How could that never have happened before?
it looks like to me it looks like a giant remark, a giant detailed remark, but it looks that's all three of those, like I said, man. Those are some nice covers for Spidey this week. I might have to pick up all three of these. I know that A cover and the Virgin are hard to get right now, so it might be easier to get this 1 in 10.
Yeah, I was going to say the 1 in 10 might be cheaper than both of these at this point, and I feel bad for the Schumacher cover because it's a nice cover, but to me it's just overshadowed by the Gleason. I mean that is an amazing cover. We know somebody that'll be picking up like 10 copies of this, right, Dave in the cave?
Oh, amazing cover! I like what you did there. Next up, boys, we have from Marvel the Avengers 40, and you have cover A. You have a 1 in 10 Garen. Flipping over to the next one, Matt, you have a 1 in 25 Clark and a 1 in 50 Art Adams. I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah, the Phoenix Force is picking a new avatar, and there's basically some type of tournament to figure it out. This has been building up for a while, guys. They've been talking about 40 for a while now. Not a story I'm reading yet, but a story that I want to get into. I mean, am I Phoenix Force? I mean, it's cool. I mean, how many different Phoenix avatars are we going to have? But I think it's going to be good. I mean, I don't know. Let me flip back here. Cover A is okay. I'm definitely digging the 1 in 25. I wouldn't pay for the 1 in 50. I don't know how much investment value this is going to have, but I have a feeling it's going to be a good story. Jay, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be a good story, guys. That 1 in 25 is absolutely my favorite. Clark killed that right there. I don't know, guys. If you want to see the Phoenix Force pick a new avatar, me personally, I would like to see Wolverine. I think that would be a pretty cool story. What do you guys got?
It's a good choice. They've been pushing Wolverine a lot. He's actually on this list later on. So I'll give you guys one more look. Cover A in the 1 in 10. And let's see what we got next. I think this next one is Jay's favorite.
I think so. I think Jay's gonna have a good time with this. From Marvel, King in Black, Iron Man, Doctor Doom, number 1. I mean, who ever thought this was gonna happen, Jay?
Listen, when I seen the cover of this, when it was being, put out there on IG and stuff, I was like, this is gonna be an awesome story. You got Doom, you got Iron Man, you got the King in Black. Then I read the preview of it. And I said, what the fuck is this shit? Another garbage tie-in. I don't know if they're fighting a nullified Santa Claus. Matt, what the fuck, man?
Jay, I feel like Dr. Doom is like, hey, put your dukes up. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey,
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. What do you
looks
got?
like he's like a fucking pugilist boxer, this guy.
Oh my God, it's
like
terrible.
Like Tommy Gunn from Rocky 5 over here. Like,
yeah,
it's worse than that.
And then you got a nullified Santa in the back. Marvel, what the fuck are you doing with these tie-ins, man?
That's what this is. This comic is the equivalent of Rocky 5. That's what this comic is in my mind. All right. Good thing you said the boxer because that brought it to my mind. I was interested to see Doom and Iron Man working together, but when I learned about the Santa, this shit is stupid. I mean, I can't read this one. We just threw it up there to make fun of it.
Put it in the bathroom.
Doom,
done.
Doom.
Done.
Next up, guys. I mean, Matt just spoke about this from Marvel. Wolverine number 8. Lucky number 8, baby. You got a cover A. You got a 1 in 25, Finch. And then you got a 1 in 100. Back at it again. Art Adams.
He's everywhere this week.
Everywhere. What do you got? Maddie?
That 1 in 100 is really dope. I'm not paying near ratio for that. I mean, that is a sick cover. It feels like an homage to a lot of old X-Men covers, just kind of merged together, take your pick, giant size. I mean, all 94
white background,
100. It reminds me of a lot of covers. I'm not paying anywhere near that ratio for that one. It's an anniversary, right? It's number 350 for Wolverine's solo title, origin retold. I like the covers. They've been pushing Wolverine pretty hard. I haven't been reading the story yet. Something I might jump on once some of my other titles kind of cool off a little bit. Might be a good week because it's a slow week for me reading wise. So I might jump on this. Jay.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about the Wolverine story. Guys, it's an anniversary, number 350. Wolverine's a huge character in Marvel. It's only a matter of time before he comes to the MCU. Am I going to grab a 1 in 100? Absolutely not. Am I going to grab a 1 in 25? Probably not, but I like the cover A the best. And like Matt said, I haven't been reading this story, but I'm definitely going to get on it.
Nice, boys. I just want to take a second to talk about this book. I'm going to introduce you guys to this. Let me just go with the name first of all and then explain something. This is Hot Valleys, Days and Cocaine Nights, number 2. Okay? Yeah, I mean, Hot Valleys, Days and Cocaine Nights. This cover screams a weekend at the butcher. Like, you heard a weekend at Bernie's? This is weekend at the butcher's. So, Jay, let me just push it to you, and let's hear what we got to say what happens when you invite the defects over for a weekend at the butcher's.
Guys, when I was scrolling through, this is my pick of the week. I mean, you got the banned movie poster up. You got President Reagan on the TV. You got some empty bottles on the floor. Listen, you got a cocaine-filled tits with $100 bill. This is the best cover all week. And you know the artist put a lot of thought into this because the sun's coming up. I mean, guys, we all been here. Matt.
I swear when I saw this cover, I'm like, how did they get that picture? It was like a flashback 15 years ago. Yeah, you know it gets. You know it was a good night when you break out the 100 roll. Yeah, I don't think it gets more. Like I said, weekend at the butcher's than this. Not much to say about it. I definitely won't be reading the story. That's for sure. We just thought it was a fun cover, and who better to who else is going to have this on a list, on a new comic book day list, other than the Pressable Defects? I
Listen,
challenge you to find anybody else that puts this on their list.
I'm just going to explain. You don't need to read the story when you live the story. Okay. Let's just leave it
for the win.
Let's just leave it at that. Okay.
I'm going to get this book just to send to CGC because I want this slab.
You need this slab. That's got to be one of your slabs on your wall up there, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Oh,
I may go out and buy it for you.
Thank you.
And let me tell you, the down and up slope here of the ski slope that he's got going on there is only for pros. That's black diamond right there.
Oh yeah,
you can't be an amateur on that.
That's double black diamonds.
That's not a bunny slope if I ever seen one. Let me tell you.
Let's get off this before we get kicked out of YouTube.
Yep. Next up, and to almost finalize the list because we're almost there. You got from Vault Comics. I Walk with Monsters #2. I didn't walk with monsters last week, and I ain't walking with monsters this week. So, what do you got, fellas?
So we spoke about this a few weeks ago. We heard some good things. I want to get on it. I wasn't able to get a copy of it, so that's why I put it on the list. I think that's also why Jay and Guy, we talked about it. So far, good story. I'm liking cover B. There's 2. This is the second issue. I got to get on this. Has a little bit of a, like Jay said last few weeks ago, has a little bit of that something's killing the children vibe, the We Live vibe. Those are great stories. They're trying to follow suit. Vault Comics, let's see what you got for me. We got high hopes.
Yeah, Matt, you took the words right out of my mouth, bro. This reminds me of We Live and Something's Killing the Children. I haven't started reading this story yet, but I've heard good things. Listen, hey, another indie book to pick up and read, guys. If you're into it, grab it. I'm definitely going to start reading this, and hopefully it lives up to We Live and Something's Killing the Children because those stories are on fire right now.
Guy, you're reading this, right?
Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. Yeah, no, I'm not reading it. I figured Jay said he took the words right out of my mouth. I thought we had you at Cocaine Nights, Jay.
That looked more like more like birds chirping, cocaine morning. You're smoking smoked butts already. Come on,
maybe the sun was going down. That's when you know.
You've
been on a bender.
Nope.
Nah, that shit was coming up.
Yep. It might have been the following day.
That shit was coming up.
That about wraps it up, right?
I mean, listen, that for a short week, we only had a few first appearance origins. We had a bunch of variants in there, some different stuff. I think Spider-Man killed it, to be honest, out of them all. I think everybody's very excited about those. But before we end this show, let's hit it with Chris's pick of the week.
Chris says he's picking Phantom Starkiller second print. It's #1 by Scout Comics. The first cover was a must-have, and most stores sold out by the end of the weekend. He is glad he got his copy. He's not sure if this will be a good book or just an awesome cult following. Starkiller fans are rapid or readily chasing multiple store variants out there, so there you go, guys. He imagines this is going to be much sought after, too. I haven't read this, but that's a dope cover, man. It's a little bit of a knockoff of Star Wars, if you ask me, but dope cover.
That about wraps it up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to the new Comic Book Day show. What a fun time. We had some cool books. Don't forget, friends of the show, all in the description below. We appreciate you coming by. We're back at it after the holiday, rolling into the new year. So everybody, enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. I'm going to bet there's not going to be many people on the road. So New Year's Eve, cuddle up on the couch with the missus or the mister. Have a good time. Enjoy yourselves. Make some babies if you want. We'll catch you next week. Jay.
Guys, just like that, we have our partners in the links too. Express Comic Book Pressing. My man Erod is a magician. Check him out. And our partners over at Mutant Beaver, guys. Dope store exclusives. Check them out in the links below. Happy New Year's, guys. Hey, hopefully it's like Cocaine Nights for you. Matt, let's wrap it up.
Couldn't have said it any better than these two. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging with us on the New Comic Book Day show. For Chris Nelms' list, I'm going to put a link directly to the list down in the description. And of course, a link to the CBSI website itself. A lot of great information over there. Like we always ask you to do, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, share the video. We really appreciate it. So happy New Year. Healthy, safe. Let's get fucking 2020 out of here. Bring 2021 in. And the next time we see you for a New Comic Book Day show will be in 2021. All right, guys. Catch you next week.